Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. Swinging this out for Pollard. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 5.
Strike. Strike. Ready.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up close to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Ready, ready.
Throwing on first down is Lance. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Lance to throw on second down here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Lance going to throw. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And this first drive looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Option play, here's Pollard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Now Lance on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You look at this Cowboy defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Swift. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 36-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And a little kick. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Cowboys. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Here we go. Ready.
Pollard gets it off the option. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Steal. Check steal.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Lance. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Pollard. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
10 cycles.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
Let's go now.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
Set.
Pollard one more time. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Cut, cut.
Here's Lance to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. This just a 24-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Eagles.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
First down.
They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Here's Hurts to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 10-0 lead, you figure they won't try to do anything foolish here. This is caught. It's Coates. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go to halftime. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. What's good on the extra point? And that makes our score 17-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they work.
Just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now Lance. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Owen Silver, ready? Delta.
They'll run right here with Swift. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he takes it down to the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And he'll be out of bounds. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. Swift. And he stopped immediately there. And now they're in the hurry up. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins taking it in. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running right, it's Pollard. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. On play action, Lance. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 6.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Lance, they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. A 2nd field goal here in his 3rd quarter, and his 3rd of the game so far.
He's been an important part of the offense, that's for sure, and they may need him again before this one's said and done. So I would treat him like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. Leave him alone and let him focus.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
72 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Hurts throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
No touchdown.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Round up, get it. Hey. No touchdown.
They'll look to throw. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
63, 63, 63.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll start out here with the option left. 20. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Cowboys. Trey Lance, 43 yards. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that come.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't lost. Yeah, there's no doubt.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll look to throw here. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. They've got his man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Philadelphia.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Eagles.
They go play action with Hurts. They'll get that complete to Albert O. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! A.J. Brown from 17 yards out. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's on his way. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And just shutting him off there. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And now a pause because we've got A.J. Brown dinged up on that last play, and they're going to have to get some medical attention to him. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. A quick throw there is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Eluding the pressure right. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now a stoppage here for an injured player. Oh, boy, that's Trey Lance, who appears to be worse for the wear. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's the backup Mariota. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Switch, yellow. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. Strike, check, strike.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 109 yards on the ground here for Pollard. This is a first down.
Sit down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they